I had to follow my guidance and not read on the kids as you had requested because for some reason I was getting conflicting energy, and if I'm not getting a clear read on something, I'm not going to pursue it. But what I can give you is a update on what's going on between Keith and the foot, okay? Now, I have 10 cards here so far, and we'll build on that. We have the Seven of Wands, which is arguments, defensiveness, okay? I feel this is more so Keith's energy as opposed to the foot's, okay? I feel like he's not letting her backtalk him or emasculate him. He's checking her now, okay? I feel there are nights when they do eat dinner together, it's just very silent. I'm feeling like I'm hearing, the clanging of cutlery on the plate, but no talking. I don't feel there's any talking. There's a real, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a real static, thank you, static in that household right now. So we have the hangman, and the hangman is basically a stalemate. A lot of petty energy, but not much else. When they do talk, they're fighting. So for the most part, they'd rather not talk to each other, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles here. As I said before, I feel this is more so Keith's energy that we're reading on as opposed to the foot, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles here. So he's formulating a plan in his mind here. How do I do this? How do I do that? It's not so clear to him here with the Eight of Swords here because she's always in his ear. But with this Eight of Swords here, he's conflicted because right after that is the Star. So what this is basically saying is that his heart and his soul is hopeful. He doesn't know how to make it happen. You have to remember the Eight of Swords is about mental entrapment, okay? Guys operate from their mind, not their hearts. It's something that's so innate in them. It's something that's so second nature to them that that's the first place that they go to, okay? On the flip side, the Star is there. So it doesn't leave him complacent and unable to formulate some kind of escape, at least if it's temporary. I don't feel like they're in the same room together all the time. I feel like, maybe except for the sitting and eating, it's one kitchen table. So I feel like she nitpicks at him with that too. He can't take his own plate, in front of the TV and eat in front of the TV because she's like overly nitpicky. Oh, you're going to get the stuff on the floor and everything, which, fine and good. Just clean it up afterwards, But the intent to walk away is there because we have the Eight of Cups here. It's not about the what, it's about the how with him, okay? The intent and the desire to get out is there. It's just how, okay? He's moving along, but he's moving along very slowly, okay? We have the Six of Wands here, which is letting me know that once he figures it out, he has to stop letting the mental mush get in the way. Sometimes you have to think with your heart instead of your mind, if that makes any sense, okay? So focused on everything mentally, and most guys are. As I said before, they don't operate from their heart. They operate from their mind. And this is what they're being taught. Through this process, they're being taught to rely on your heart more so than your mind, okay? Now, of course, you're in the back of his mind all the time because we have the Lover's card here. And that's the Twin Flame card. And I was just about to cough when I said that. But so somebody doesn't like the fact that this thing has a progression. If you look at the flow chart here, it has a storyline, a progression. Right after the Lovers, we have the Chariot. Okay, so this may be a visit to your house. They'll drive over there. And this also is indicating his determination. The Chariot is all about determination and will, okay? So while she can nitpick at him, it's really not going to have an effect on his... The decision has already been made, but it's just a how now. For a lot of DMs, and I don't know if you caught the last video that I did, for a lot of DMs, the only thing that stands in the way between them and you, for some, is a legal piece of paper, like a divorce decree, And I feel he may have been thinking about that too. How? Okay. How do I do this with this Two of Pentacles here? It's very simple, Keith. See a lawyer about filing. You're making it harder than it has to be. How is it so hard? Okay, the children are grown. It's not like you had to, support them. They don't even like her, so you don't have to worry about attachment. So what's the problem? What's the problem? We also have the Four of Pentacles here, and that's all about holding something near and dear to you, not wanting to let it go. So even though he's in this situation with this foot, she is the ugliest woman I have ever laid eyes on. And I've laid eyes on some pretty ugly fucking heifers. She's ugly. Wow. Just there's no attractiveness. There's no dimensions to her face. There's she looks like somebody just took a giant foot and just flattened her face. It's like, we call her the foot, right? Because her face looks like a foot. Anyway, that being said here, we're going to pull a few more cards here. But the general gist of this is the decision has already been made in his soul, okay? There was no other decision to make, really. Everything is already written. But it's just the ins and outs, the how. Because he knows how crazy she is. That's the thing. This is why the Hangman is here. It's like, how do I do this without having this woman wield a fucking knife on me? How do I do this? And I feel like he'll be like, you know how you catch yourself staring at somebody? Like the back of her head or something? That's what I'm seeing. Like and she hasn't caught him yet, but it's like, he'll just like, it's not daydreaming, but it's like, how do I get rid of you? How? And the thing is that all you need to do is just divorce her. That's it. That's it. Nobody's going to judge you. Come on. They got, and if anybody does judge you, Keith, they got to get over it. Get over it. Okay? I don't know who you think is going to judge you. Your kids are not going to. And they should matter. Their opinion should matter. I think they'll be on cloud 9. They don't like her. Okay? And that's why when I sent you the text, I don't feel like it was really, I feel like they were telling me it was not really necessary to pull any further on their energy because you already know how they feel, and pulling more on their energy is going to alert this foot. Okay? That's why I feel I was not getting a clear read out of that. But notice how I'm getting a clear read out of this. Okay? So a few more cards. What does Keith want to tell you? We'll use the last 5 cards here to let you know what Keith wants to tell you. Okay? What does Keith want to tell you? Ace of Pentacles. What did I tell you? This is all about doing this in such a way where he maintains his safety, because this woman she's fucking nuts. Okay? Also, this is about money as well. Now, I know that you said that she has her own money and everything, but the thing is that she's gonna, part of the reason why she got married to him, and this is something I don't remember if we've discussed this, she's very, very happy about the custom, the legal custom of the American wife upon divorce getting half of everything. So Keith has concerns about that too. Even though she has her own job, it's not going to change the fact that he would most probably have to give half of everything to her, despite the fact that she makes her own money. Okay? So he's in his head a lot. And we can sit here and we can say, oh, Keith, just get up and leave. Granted, we're seeing it from our situation here. The both of us reading into this situation. But from Keith's standpoint, and I feel this is what he's trying to tell you, it's like it's easy to say that from the outside looking in, but I'm dealing with a lot of shit on my plate here that, upon this break, I'm going to be paying out the ass, so at some points he was kind of feeling it's cheaper to keep her, right? He's had that thought a couple of times. His heart says otherwise, but his mind's like, dude, cheaper to keep her. That's why this is taking so long. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. He knows something is awry here because we have the Magician in the reverse here. Something happened where he found out about what she was doing. And I do feel this is like something that I had told you a couple of readings ago, where he noticed a different taste, or like an undertone in the taste of the food that she was giving him. It had like a metallic taste. I don't know if you remember me telling you that. But with the magician reverse here, this is dark magic, right? So he wants you to know that he knows something is up, but he has no proof. He needs proof. And the part of the reason why he's sticking around is so he can obtain some proof. Because when he confronts her about it, he needs to have something solid to confront her with. He can't just be shaking his finger in the air, you did this, you did this, you did this, and not have anything to support that with. Okay? And my heart is going fucking nuts right now. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. So what else does Keith want? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit. He knows. He knows, love. I'm so glad that we didn't read on the kids. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad we didn't read on the kids. Wow. We had the devil right next to the magician reverse. That's a combination of dark magic. He knows something is up. He just needs proof. And I feel with this Ace of Pentacles here, he's trying to obtain proof. Okay? Holy shit. Bravo, Keith. I'm so fucking proud of you. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You'll get your proof, honey. You'll get your proof. Yep. He does plan on communicating this. Okay? Ace of Swords. Now, all of this might not be what's going on right now, especially if y'all are talking, but this is what's just under the surface, okay? We have the Ace of Swords here. So he does plan on confronting her about this, but he just needs proof with this Ace of Pentacles. She's a little slick, though, this one. So it's not an impossible feat, but it's something that's going to take a little time. He has to finagle this, okay? What else does Keith want to tell you? Ten of Pentacles. This is legacy, inheritance, family, heritage, heirlooms, all of that stuff, okay? This has something to do with his money. He's been suspecting her for a while, this says here. Let's get a confirmation. Can you clarify these 5 cards here? Keith, what is it that you are trying to say with this last card here? Please confirm this last card here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we don't need all those. Yeah, he's a little pissed. He's a little pissed at the things that he's downloading, okay? Okay. Remember how I told you we have the Hangman and silent dinners, right? That's further being confirmed here with the 4 of Cups. He's silent because, okay, I see what you're doing here, Keith. I see you. Okay, so what he's basically saying here is that he's purposely being silent because he knows it bothers her and it'll get her to talk. He's hoping that the silent treatment is going to get her so agitated that she's going to be incriminating herself. He's waiting for her to step in some shit, as they say. Okay? Wow, okay. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Wands. That's the Twin Flame card as well. So you got the Lovers card right in the middle of the reading here. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the 4 of Wands. So I'm going to take a picture of this, send it to you. Hold on, I just knocked the whole thing down. Great. Hold on. Damn, Bernie. Come on. Let's just put this like this. Where's my other card? I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm not going to take it with my foot. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture of this now and send it to you. So, other than that, this is your reading, honey. And you know we're going to talk about this. So, we shall discuss this. That is a given. Okay? All right, my darling. I love you very much. And let me know what you think of this, okay? We need to discuss this. This is a very eventful reading here, okay? All right, darling. So I'm going to upload this now. Look out for it. Talk to you soon.